Yo, what's cracking? Yo, yo, I'm back at it again. I'm playing some Elden Ring. I'm turning my fan up. Turning my fan up, dude. I always feel like I'm controlling my surf, ordering my little robot surf around. When I do that, it feels a bit wrong. It's fine. Today has been quite a little bit of a fuck. So I woke up after like no sleep, and then I woke up again and again and again and again and again, which is you know, that's not exactly new for me, but it's still not the best feeling in the world. So there was that. I woke up and then I had a bunch of cleaning to do. I didn't have to do it today, but I said I would, and I like to keep those promises to myself, so I did. I cleaned. Is this statue Gideon? No, I don't know why I thought that. It makes no sense why that would be the case. I just was very confused, sorry. So I did my cleaning, and then after I did my cleaning, I got some packages. I took out the recycling. I took out the trash. I cleaned some more. I cleaned the mirrors. I did all the dishes. I vacuumed a little. And then... Whoa. When I got a package, I do this little thing because you have to put in a number on this little like pad. And then after you put in the number, there's these set of doors that open up, and one of the doors will have your package in it. And I always like do this like gesture where I magically like move my hands towards it, and like 9 times out of 10 I get it right. Where I move my hand towards one of the random doors and it opens and it has my package in it. There was this very nice black lady in the mail room. She saw me do it, and she was laughing. I was like, I always get it right, always get it right. And she's like, man, you one lucky man. I tell you that, one lucky guy. Made me happy because I'm a bit grumpy today. Truth be told. Ooh, the Crucible Knights, man. I'm not very good at fighting them. Believe it or not. I know I've never said that before. But yeah, that made me a bit happy. Watch this shit. Well, that wasn't very good. I thought I could make that jump first try. I guess not. I'm not gonna try and do it. I don't even know what you get. Probably like a little bell bearing or something. High quality grapes. Last night I had a really bad, like, psychotic... No, it wasn't exactly psychotic. It was bordering psychotic. I was having very minor hallucinations. And mostly I just felt dissociated, like everything was a dream, nothing was real. Very disorienting, very disconnected from everything. Okay. Very delirious, even, one could even say. No, not quite delirious. But there was a, There was a degree of hallucination that came towards the end of that. It just kept getting worse until I slept. Part of me thinks that one of the things that's like really causing this is the liquid IV that I've been drinking. I drink 2 of those a day. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should not. But I just like it so much. I like what it tastes like so much. And I don't eat that much. So could vitamins really do that to me? Rather to anybody, not just me. I'm not singling myself out here. Bitch. I don't know. I've got no clue. Let's do this. Yo. Let's put on the lantern. Maybe sword and shield. Ooh, a grace. Wow. Yeah, I'm a Jeep pie. I like penis in my mouth, yeah. Yeah, I'm Elon Musk. I like penis in my mouth, yeah. Well, look at that orange glowing legendary item over here. Who the fuck you think you are? Yeah, you ain't slick. I want your scythe. Damn, you still at it! Okay, 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 okay. Oh, I got a scythe! Let's fucking go! Oh, shit. Hello? Oh, it's just a Lord's rune. Whatever. I got the scythe, though. That's sick. I'm very happy about that. What's this? Little butterfly? Give him the good old R1 spam. Shit, though! Mmm. Human bone shard. Delicious. It's my Jeffrey Dahmer impression, thank you. I kid, of course. Hey guys, what would be Jeffrey Dahmer's favorite ice cream? Wait, I fucked it up. Hey guys, what does what does Jeffrey Dahmer have in his refrigerator, in his freezer? Ben and Jerry's! Oh! Please, just let me do like one thing. Thank you. Okay. Big guy coming up again. Bitch. Oh my god. He broke. Damn, it's so pretty. Have I said that yet about this game? I don't think so. Yo! Man, y'all can go suck a caterpillar dick. I'm out of here. Yeah, I like to see you reform yourself down there, dickhead. Huh? Okay. Cool. No, it's cool. It's fine. Yeah, last night was stressful. Last night was very scary. The scariest part about, like, having crazy dissociation and psychosis, I mean not psychosis, but psychotic moments, is that you can't go to anybody about it. Because nobody gets it. Nobody, you can't explain it to anybody. And eventually you just become a fucking burden. if you dare talk about it. I remember I had this friend who was a massive fucking dick, and he wasn't a massive fucking dick at least 90% of 50% of the time. But he certainly was, I mean, he was racist, he was very hateful and weird, he was very weird. And he had a very big crush on me, which he admitted to many times. Otherwise I wouldn't be saying it. And he was very jealous that I got engaged and he didn't. He wasn't in a relationship and I was. He was very, very jealous about that and he did nothing to change that. And he took out all that jealousy onto me. Like, he made like this jealous version, or this version of me that was birthed out of this jealousy, this jealous image. But something he would say for like 10 years was, I'll always be there for you. You need to, if anything's going wrong, you need to come to me. I mean it. And he would always try and act so fucking sincere about it. And finally I took him up on the offer and was like, alright, you're always here for me? And I was having one of those episodes, and I tried to open up to him about it. And I wrote this paragraph, and he responded with, like, okay, so in the paragraph I was saying something along the lines of, ah! I didn't say that. I mean, I felt like that. I was saying something more along the lines of, like, nothing feels real, I'm seeing shit, it's fucking freaking me out, there's nobody I can turn to, I feel very alone. No, I feel like even though other people have experienced this, I'm the only one who has. There's no way to explain it or to express it. I'm incredibly unhappy with everything right now. And having flashbacks to so-and-so and this and this and that and that. And he responded with, I think it's a good thing that you're taking a break off the internet. I'll always be here if you need me. Let me know if you ever want to come back to the internet. I said, when... I didn't say a single thing about taking a break from the internet. I didn't even mention the internet. Glad to know that you don't give a shit. And that you're a liar and a piece of shit. And that wasn't just like, I didn't just say that because of that. Like, he was a fucking masochistic liar. He enjoyed getting caught. He was the type of, like, shithole to tell you, like, oh no, I can't play anything on Steam today. I got a ton of stuff happening at my house. And you're like, oh, what's going on? You know, just like family things. And then you see him online playing Helldivers 2 by himself. The objective worst video game ever made, might I add. I don't understand how anybody with an IQ over 90 could enjoy that game. Not to toot my own fucking horn. It is, like, extremely frightening that people like that video game. I remember I tried to ask him, like, what he finds fun about it. And I was like, it's just not for me, but I want to know, like, what do you find fun about it? And he said, I don't know. It's popular. And, like, there's no, like, mechanics. There's nothing to keep track of. You just shoot things, and it's easy for me to, like, remember what to do. And I was like, oh my god. I mean, if you have fun, good for you. But hearing that, oh god. You know, I'm rolling around as a fucking knight, and I'm not doing too good at it, so I don't want to act like superior in terms of, like, my taste in video games is better. But when it comes to Helldivers 2 and people who enjoy that, yes, my taste in video games is much better. Very frightening. But yeah, the whole like, I'm always gonna be here for you. After years and years of catching him on Steam lying, of him saying one thing to me and meaning the other thing. He was such a fucking asshole. He would tell me like, yeah, I remember I'd be like, dude, this video that I'm working on for my main channel, not this fucking one. This video that I'm working on, I don't think I've ever worked so hard on something in my life. I've so far I've put over 1,000 hours into the editing, and he would respond with like, XD, am I in it? Like, do you remember doing a part for it? But I wouldn't respond like that. I'd just be like, no, you are not in this video. And say, oh, lol. Anyways, I saw this thing today about Nintendo. They're not adding Waluigi to Smash Bros. Some shit like that. And then once the video went live, like months later, I'd ask him like, "Hey, did you see the video?" And he'd say, "Yeah, yeah." And then I would come up with like a fake part, but like, "Did you like the part with Luigi skateboarding?" And he's like, "Yeah, I thought that part was really goofy and out of nowhere." And I say that I just came up with that. That doesn't happen in the video. And then he just go offline on Discord. I remember he would ask me like, "Hey, can you see what game I'm playing on Discord?" And I say, "Yeah." And he's like, "Okay, can you tell me how to fix that?" Like, he was such a fucking dick, and he did not hide it. And on Twitter, all he did was just post the N-word. He would just call people the N-word with the hard R. He would come onto my fucking Twitch stream with his little fucking Walmart microphone, plugged into his new iPhone, by the way, so you can't make the excuse of like, oh, I'm poor. This guy was fucking stacked. He had all the money that anybody could ever ask for. He lived in a multi-story house. He had the basement all to himself. And he would fucking just, oh god, whatever. I don't know when this turned into a rant about a fucking cringy ass person, but it has. Certainly there's something to do with me that I keep running into these shitty people and befriending them. And I thought, well, maybe it's because I'm just a shitty person, or maybe I just think I'm a shitty person. And I think I'm a shitty person to the point where I just can't imagine myself being friends with anybody else. Who knows? Find out next time. Yeah!